Hey everybody, this is AG. We're gonna go over 10 of my favorite ball pythons in my collection. This here, we call this one Boris. He's a male, vanilla, hypo, clown, double het DG pied. He's probably our top breeder male. Super cool colors. He's much brighter than a typical vanilla. We picked him up from Steve at Las Vegas Ball Pythons. Always has super baller stuff. Super clean, really focused on quality, quality, quality. Look at that pattern, purple, look at that belly. He just wants to go constantly. So as far as color goes, he's our top male for that. For our granite genes, we have a vanilla confusion clown, double het, hypo DG. Confusion is probably my top 2 or 3 morphs. So cool. Look at this guy. Great belly, great pattern. Again, from Steve at Las Vegas Ball Pythons. It's all about quality. Great examples. For dark genes, he's probably our top male breeder. I would love to get the visual DG version. Maybe get some stranger, maybe some hurricane, maybe some exantic. There's so many different directions we can go with him. So to our females, probably, we'll just go right to my favorite morph. This one is a super hurricane, yellow belly, het hypo, het clown. Super hurricane, yellow belly, het hypo, het clown from Miguel at Always Evolving Ball Pythons. As far as super hurricane, this is the best example I've ever seen that was available. Everyone or virtually every one of the alien heads has that double bicep, open heart, just super, super clean, super great quality. Love that belly, look at that side pattern. So this is my favorite. I'd love to see this in exantic, in all kinds of different projects. And we have a male version of her and we have another female version of her. Both of those are super hurricane, het DG, het clown. Lace clown, het pied. I mean, I really love bright. I like everything, but the really bright genes, female, all the rest of these will be female. Lace clown, het pied. Look at how bright she is. She's at 425 grams, so she's just starting to brighten up. Really clean. Look at the neck, the belly. Look how crazy that belly and side pattern is. Stunner, stunner, stunner. So normally you'd go off of the genetics, you just look at them and say, this looks like this. But think about making a bowl of soup where you have like, if it's just chicken and salt, super easy to determine that there's chicken and salt in there. But if there's 30 ingredients in there, it becomes really difficult to determine what's playing an effect on something else. So by genetically testing them through shedtesting.com or Rare Genetics, you could actually confirm what you're visually seeing. And oftentimes you can find things that you didn't know was in there. For example, we had these genetically tested and they turned out to be het monsoon. So this is a spot nose clown triple het, hypo DG monsoon. Spot nose clown, triple het, DG or hypo DG monsoon. To my knowledge, there's only a couple of these in the world that have these genetics packed in them. And I have 4 of them. We would have never known that if it wasn't for shed testing. So this girl just passed 1 year old. So her birthday was a couple days ago. She's 1,400 grams. We're not doing anything crazy. To give you an example, her sister's 700 grams. And her other sisters are all around 700 grams. So she's just a monster eater, monster grower, powerhouse snake. I don't even know. I don't think at really any number, it'd have to be a crazy number for me to sell her because she's so powerful. But I have 2 spot nose clown triple het, hypo DG monsoons. And then we have a spot nose quad het. And then we have just the quad het. So the hypo DG clown monsoon. So right now we're trying to get a male that is powerful enough to breed her and utilize all of her genes. There's some things out there, but again, Steve at Las Vegas Ball Pythons, he's doing some testing and he has some males, and if they're het monsoon, then we have a chance to, crazy odds, we have a chance to visually express all of her morphs, which would be nuts. To my knowledge, never done before. Now, what got us even interested in testing her was her sister and her brother. This is her sister. A lot of people said that they seen a het monsoon influence in her. I don't have the experience to notice that. But this snake, and there was another one that Steve had that was the kind of the trigger to make us go out and test them. But she turned out to be not het monsoon. All the ones that have the het monsoon look turned out to all not be het monsoon, which was crazy. So she's a vanilla spot nose stranger clown double het hypo DG. One of my absolute favorites. I love stranger. I like a snake that has a complete look from head to tail. That pattern goes all the way from head to tail. Her pattern's a little light on her head, which is obviously an indicator of stranger or one of the attributes of stranger, but with clown and spot nose, it's giving her a little bit of a head stamp. I would prefer if she had this pattern continuing all the way down her head. Look how crazy that pattern is. Great belly. And again, her and her sister are both around 1,400 grams for being 1 year old. Lace Enchi Het Clown. Another really, really bright snake. She hates me. The Enchi popped up through genetic testing. A couple guys seen it, said we should test for it. Turned out they were absolutely right. But look at that side pattern. How crazy bright she is. I mean, I absolutely love lace. So white lace, Enchi, Het Clown. So fire leopard, hypo clown, Het DG. Fire leopard, hypo clown, Het DG. Another really, really bright snake. Beautiful pattern. So hypo leopard is one of my favorites. They just look so cool together. Look how bright she is. Let's get her head out here. Love to get some spot nose in there. So many directions we can go with her. Really strong, growing really fast. Been super lucky to have all my snakes really, really good eaters. Maybe deep in shed, they might miss a meal here or there, but otherwise, we don't really have any eating or fasting type problems. Now here's one of our breeders. So leopard hypo triple het, DG clown pied. Leopard hypo triple het. So this girl, she should start building soon. That hypo leopard is such a cool look. So she is the mother, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering correctly, She's a mother of Justin's Orange Dream, his male Orange Dream Hypo DG Clown Pied, which is just a juggernaut powerhouse snake. So this is mom right here. So hopefully she can hit that again. We got Boris paired to her, so it'd be a vanilla hypo clown, double het DG pied would be the pairing. Okay, last two. So this girl, genetically the most powerful pastel hypo DG clown pied. So quad visual recessive. She was listed on Morph Market, I believe at $22,500. So this is years and years and years of breeding. Picked her up from Jacket Performance Pythons. Super beautiful. Now our goal is to hit, our intention is to try to hit several hypo DG clown pieds. So we have the ingredients to hit them from the bottom up, but with her, we're trying to miss the pastel and hit them from the top down. And then we can make some super sick quad hets with her too. You know, if we get a brand new gene that's a male, we could breed him to her and have quad hets right away. So this one is our least powerful snake. We're not gonna breed her. She was snake number one, the one that started everything. Went into the pet store, seen her, loved her, bought her. The sole purpose of just keeping her as a pet. She'll be with us forever. She's the one that started all this. She's a pastel spider calico, terrible genetics, beautiful snake. We named her Lucy. Super gorgeous. I know, you're mad. Still one of our most beautiful snakes. But genetically, from a breeder standpoint, can't do anything with her, but she'll always have a home with us. And she's our pet. She has like a dragon face. Look how crazy her eyes are. There's a lot of snakes that if the environmental conditions aren't perfect, they can get sick, they get respiratory infections. With ball pythons, they're easy to feed, they're easy to clean, they're easy to breed. Just everything about them is really, really easy. And they don't want anything from you. If you don't go and see them for a couple days, or if you don't pick them up for a couple days, they basically tolerate you. That's it. And let's see one more. We're gonna do one more. Let's run one more. And it's right behind you. We'll pull out this baby. So here's a little baby we just picked up from Miguel. Spot nose, hurricane, hypo, clown. Stunning, stunning snake. She has these sixes under her eyes. She's gonna strike at the camera. She has these cool sixes under her eyes. Come here. It's okay. Beautiful pattern. Look at that side pattern. Look at that belly. So Hurricane is my absolute favorite. And she's a great example as to why. From head to toe, her pattern matches, great color. She has these kind of purples in between, little bit of reds coming through, some oranges, flames up the side. We'll be real excited to see her grow up. Little beauty, little beauty. Thank you guys for joining us. So that was my 12 favorite snakes. We have more on the way. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us, and see you next time.